about Foster? We want him back.
Impossible. This unit is Borg.
Hello, this is Scoryth of the Crimson Renegades, and welcome back to Playthrough featuring Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. This bonus episode will show you a little bit of a different aspect of what happens. You see, we're on the Borg ship again, and we're at the point where Foster has been assimilated. In the actual episode, I rescued him. I'm going to show you what happens if you fail to rescue him. If you just move on from this area, there won't be much dialogue. Obviously, you failed to get him at this point. But if you're actually late or take too long to capture him, basically the same thing will happen. You'll get a little bit of different dialogue. But other than the dialogue here, events later in this episode or later in this mission will be different.
Monroe, please do something.
Alright, we're going to take our time getting over here. Mainly because this time we actually want to fail this.
Go.
Up here, the same thing you do when you're trying to get to it. Just take your time. Shoot these two guys. Control panel go down.
Almost done.
No. We're going to not shoot that last Borg, because as you see, he's there on the control panel. Once he gets on the control panel,
It's too late.
like it says, once they say it's too late, you can't bring it down no matter what you do. Hit the control panel, all it'll do is lower the force field. If you get the best thing to try to do is shoot that Borg before he gets to that control panel, otherwise you will fail to rescue him.
You have endangered our mission, Ensign.
This is the different
You did
dialogue.
your best, Monroe.
We must continue with our mission to retrieve the isodesium.
Alright, now that we've done that, I will cut to the next part that that shows a difference now that we failed to rescue Monroe. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and this is not really anything to do with the Foster choice part, but I wanted to point out this is the room with the green force field where the disk node is behind that fence. If you want to avoid hordes and hordes of Borg coming after you, just take out the disk node with the grenade launcher as soon as you get into the room. Oops, got a bad shot. I shut down all the Borg and the force field, and they should stop coming in, which they did. I just wanted to point that little detail out to you. If you don't want to fight hordes and hordes of Borg, and just want to get the force field down and get through here, take down the disk node with the grenade launcher as soon as you get into the room. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're back, and this is the other scene that is affected by your choice of whether or not you save Foster.
The hub through which all Borg thoughts are processed and organized. It creates order out of chaos.
Trust me, it'll get different here in a moment. You might have seen it right there in that flash just there, but you already know what it is.
We are Borg.
No.
Ensign Alexander Monroe of the Starship Voyager, species 5618. You are the leader of your unit.
Yes, I am.
We wish to negotiate.
Negotiate?
You and your team will be allowed to leave this vessel with the isodesium you are attempting to retrieve.
Sounds good. What do you want from us?
We have assimilated information from this unit detailing your previous encounters with species 8472.
Species 8472?
This vessel was engaged.
For the most part, the dialogue isn't that different. There are a few more points toward referencing Foster, but that's about it. Nothing really changes as far as the dialogue, for the most part.
After several species 8472.
I don't like where this is heading.
Despite our adaptation, species 8472 has remained resistant. We assimilated your Lieutenant Foster to gain information that may be of use in protecting the cube from them. However, they stole the isodesium and have been using it as an energy source. They are reproducing rapidly. We cannot contain them.
I see. You want us to stop them for you?
This unit has memory of specialized nanoprobes developed by Voyager to eliminate species 8472. You will use these to eradicate the infestation.
They must be crazy to think we would help them.
What about Foster? We want him back.
Impossible. This unit is Borg.
We will not accept unless Foster is released. Why shouldn't we just leave you here to kill each other off?
You have only two options. Accept or be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Well, I guess if you put it that way. All right. We'll do it.
You will proceed through this route to Quaternary Environmental Control Chamber 9 Alpha, where you will find species 8472's lair. Their resistance quotient is extremely high.
Foster.
And we'll be right back with the last change in cutscenes that you will notice if you fail to save Foster. Be right back. Alright, we're back, and I wanted to show this little secret area here that I've got to show in the main episode. We're right after the species 8472 attack us. There's a little blue shield, a blue force field over there that's already been lowered. If you go over here, you'll see this webbing type thing. Go underneath it. You come over here. You'll find a little room with some energy terminals if you need them. Jump up here, and you'll find right over here is the hole the species 8472 burst out of early on. And you'll also get attacked by a few of them when you come through here as well. Just went with a little detail out. Okay, we'll be back. Alright, we're back, and this is the final part of the Borg attack, where if you, depending on how you, whether you rescued Foster or not, will affect the cutscenes. This is the part here where we pick up our isodesium.
You will be assimilated.
Wait a minute. We negotiated. We had a deal.
Negotiation is irrelevant. You will be assimilated.
I knew it. Why does this not surprise me?
As you can see, not a whole lot changed yet, except the fact that Foster's the one actually talking to you. Chang still sets off the detonators, still destroying the vinculum, blowing the ship apart, killing a few Borg. Not a whole lot of changes except that right about here, as soon as we get through the cutscene, not only do you have to fight the Borg in this room, you also have to deal with Foster himself. So it's similar, it is a semi-boss fight, if you will. As you can see, your allies aren't smart enough to switch back to their iMod, so now they're firing at it with any weapon they have now. So he's just, absorbing every shot. And once you kill Foster, get this little dialogue.
Wish it didn't have to happen this way.
Kill me.
I'm sorry. I can't. En route to Voyager. We've recovered the isodesium and are ready to beam out.
Beam myself and the isodesium directly to engineering.
Acknowledged. Initiating transport.
Alright, well, that'll do it for this bonus episode. That just shows you little differences in the cutscenes, depending on whether or not you rescue Lieutenant Foster. So that's the end of the bonus episode. This is Scoryth of the Crimson Renegades. I'll see you later.